welcome to our live stream today.
Hello.
Hey, we're so excited. Today we're going to talk about URL shorteners and how they can help optimize your marketing reporting. And I'm joined by Cassie, who is our intern here.
Hello there.
She is going to be interjecting from time to time, and hopefully she will be able to share some fun stats and jokes. Okay, let's get started. So, very briefly, the agenda for today is to cover the mechanism behind URL shorteners, how they work, and I will also unveil a very little known or underrated feature which might be useful to your marketing reporting. Then I will cover some advanced uses of today's shorteners. And last but not least, we will discuss some pros and cons. All right, so let's get started. The reason URL shorteners became very popular is because, unlike email platforms such as Marketo, HubSpot, ActiveCampaign, and others, which allow you to actually embed a hyperlink in your text, you cannot do that in social media. Social media platforms do not have this feature. That and the fact that you're under constant pressure to create effective and engaging social media posts that look great was the reason why people started using short URLs. And if your URL is branded and if it's informative, that helped make your post even more engaging. So, how do URL shorteners work? Well, essentially, if you have a long link, you can paste this long link in your URL shortener, and then URL shortener will create a replacement link, which is a short link, and it knows that if anybody clicks on it, the link will redirect the user to your original long link. That is why this process is called redirecting. And the neat thing is that people have found a lot of great uses for URL shorteners over time, and that's why they're becoming even more popular every single day. But let me give Cassie the opportunity to share with you some stats and facts about URL shorteners while I prepare for the next step.
Thank you, Milena. So, fun fact, over 9 trillion URLs have been created using popular URL shorteners since their inception. The most popular of which is Bitly, although Bitly wasn't the first. Neither was the Google URL shortener. In fact, it was TinyURL that was the first ever link shortener. The United States is the country with the highest number of URL clicks, followed by Brazil and then Japan. Around 30% of all shortened URL links are never clicked. The average lifespan of a shortened URL is approximately 48 hours before it's no longer actively clicked.
Okay, good. Do you have anything else for us?
Yes, here's some more strategy-based facts.
Okay.
Mobile devices account for more than 70% of all URL clicks, which is really important because social media is the highest contender for the use of shortened links, especially on Twitter. And because of this, URL shorteners have become an integral part of marketing campaigns, with studies showing that shortened URLs receive a higher click-through rate compared to long, unshortened URLs.
Oh, here's a good reason to use your short URLs. All right, so thank you, Cassie. I will now talk to you about this little known, underrated feature that could be very useful to you. So when I was working for this technology company, every year Gartner used to rank us within its magic quadrant. And what they would do is they would give us a link to a report that was sitting on their website that we could share with our partners and customers. What was a challenge for us was that because that link was not sitting on our website, it was not tracked by our analytics tool, there was no way for us to tell who clicked on it or what was the engagement. So what we did was we used the URL shortener and its redirect function, because when we shared the report, even though it wasn't sitting on our page, when people clicked on it, there was a hit that was saved And this hit was recording the visit, the time of the visit, the country, the referrer, etc. And it was an amazing, amazing thing for us because we were able to actually measure the effectiveness of this campaign. So here's my tip for you. If you are building thought leadership campaigns where you're promoting third-party blogs or reports or documents and you have no way of tracking the click and engagement because you cannot have any analytics tracking added, use a URL shortener. It will give you amazing information about the performance of your link, even though there's no way to track it analytically. Okay, on to the next step in our discussion today. So here are some advanced uses of URL shorteners that will help you optimize your reporting. When you have your short link that stands for your long link here, you can actually edit the short link in order to be able to get more information. Number one, you can use the custom alias feature to make your link more informative. For example, I can do Livestream, and if I hit update, this will change my link and it will make it more informative. Let me refresh. Hopefully that change will be reflected immediately. Livestream 1. The other thing you can do is you can add a password to your links. Why would you want to add a password? Well, maybe you want to share this link only with certain customers or with your sales team only. So you can now do this conveniently here in one click. You can also add expiration, which is another cool way of using your short links. You can do geo-targeting, and geo-targeting can be done by country. If you are targeting your campaign to multiple countries, you can select every single country for this link, and it will have a unique identifier that will help you get even more granular information. And you can also target by device: iPad, Android, BlackBerry, and other. Now I think it's time for jokes.
So we consulted our old friend, our old chatbot pal, ChatGPT, for some good question answer jokes. So let's see how they land.
Yes.
All right. Why did the URL shortener go on a diet?
I don't know.
Because it wanted to slim down its links.
Oh, okay.
All right, number 2. Why did the URL shortener get promoted at work?
Why?
Because it always made sure to shorten the distance between links.
Oh, okay.
All right. How does a URL shortener relax after a long day of work?
No idea.
By taking a bite-sized vacation. All right. What did the URL shortener say to the long, complicated URL?
I don't know.
Don't worry, I'll give you a shortcut to fame.
Awesome. Do you have anything else?
Nope, that's it from old ChatGPT.
Okay, amazing. Well, thank you so much for all of this hard work. Let me go back to our presentation here. So there is a good question about what are the pros and cons of URL shorteners. So we know right now that you can very quickly, either manually or automatically, shorten your long link. You can add a lot of customization to this link and targeting by adding passwords, making it look more informative, by geo-targeting, by device targeting, etc. But in addition to all of these amazing features that give marketers more power to understand how their campaigns engage with customers and how effective they are, there are some risks, right? So, for example, there are people who are asking, well, if I'm using short links, will that impact negatively my SEO? Well, I researched that, and most of the gurus seem to agree that at the very least, it's not going to impact it negatively. It might not do any good, but it will not do anything bad either. So don't worry, you can continue to use it if that's what you like to do. A second question is, are we supposed to be using short links in emails? Well, majority of the gurus out there agree that using a short link in an email might trigger alarm with all of the spam watchdogs, and that might affect your deliverability. So and because anyway, your link is hidden, or it's a hyperlink, right, embedded into your email, you don't need to worry about how it looks. It is better to use your original tracking links instead of resorting to shortening. Another question is, hey, is it true that a lot of spammers use short links to take you to risky websites? Yes, sadly, that is true. But knowing how our company is managing this, we have a very strict protocol where if there is a suspicion of phishing or spam, immediately our AWS provider is alarming us. It triggers investigation. These links are blocked. The user is blocked. I'm pretty sure that any other URL shortener worth their salt are doing the same thing. So a lot of effort goes into protecting customers and consumers. And in addition to that, the browsers themselves are doing a lot of checks. So even if you happen to click on a suspicious short link, most of the time browsers will alert you and will say, hey, this site looks suspicious. That said, however, we always have to be careful. It doesn't hurt, right? So what is the verdict then? Short links are ubiquitous. Everybody uses them for so many reasons. They can help your marketing and optimize your reporting. So use them. This is a great feature. You should continue using them. But of course, always exercise caution. All right. Well, I think that this was everything for today. Did we have anything else planned, Cassie?
Not really. So I think, yes, that indeed wraps up the stream.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time to watch our live stream. We really appreciate you. We hope that you're going to be joining more of our live streams, and Cassie will be here to make things a little bit more informal and fun. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.